I am, we are awakened, awakening, limitless potentials, omnipotent energies, wellness and balance, having a human dream. Hey y'all, my name is Ashley-Nicole. Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am a singer-songwriter, channel for the divine, channel extraordinaire. If you come across this live, like, love, carry, right? Share it. To help proliferate my soul's mission, ministry, to assist with activating the human being of planet Earth, all of us, into remembrance that we are divine intelligence, divine omnipotent wellness and balance, energies having a human experience to grow and evolve all things, or divine presence, most commonly termed God, Allah, Hashem, Shekinah, the most high prime source within our realm of creation, infinite creation. I'm not playing any of my music tonight. We're preparing dinner. Yes, we are. We're doing a rice bowl. A rice bowl. We're preparing dinner. I'm not playing any music tonight. I'm debating, should I do a lyrical breakdown of one of my songs? We'll just flow and see what happens. See how we feel. Okay. Ashley-Nicole music is available to stream on YouTube. You can tap into my healing frequencies in the music, as well as in my podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I divinate. I connect with the oneness of all things, the soul, me, you, spirit, me, you, the soul, spirit, the oneness of all things are truly one. Different dimensions, variations of the omnipotent presence that is all things. I channel using my shamanism, shaman mama capabilities, my soul gifts, my multidimensionality, my mediumship, channeling skills. I channel healing, uplifting frequencies, energies within Oneness Connection, energetic upliftment, which is available to stream for free on YouTube, as well as Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, which is available to stream for free on YouTube, as well as Spotify. Let's get to cooking dinner, because I'm really hungry. Like, I'm truly, sincerely excited, ready for dinner. I'm hungry. So hungry, I'm going to eat a snack. I'm going to eat a snack while we cook dinner, right? I got to get a plate because I have a bun that's in the freezer down there. A bolillo roll from the grocery store is, you got to put them in the freezer. You're not going to use them all right away, right? So let me put my bun in the oven to get it nice and fresh. We're going to eat that and prepare dinner. I don't know if I'm going to do a lyrical breakdown. Let's flow and go. Let's flow and go, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? I got to get Hazel's food as well. Hazel's food. We have our plate for our buns. Bananas. Let me back this up. Kind of tilt it down just a little bit. We got our plate for our bun. Make sure I turn. Some watermelon juice. Watermelon in the freezer. I forgot to put it in the freezer yesterday. What's that? I'm going to defrost and eat it for dessert. Eat it for dessert on my bun. So, healing. My song Tender Abundance. We'll do a lyrical breakdown of Tender Abundance. It's available Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. You go under the playlist tabs. It's on Agape, the album. Tender Abundance. Like, I've been going through a pretty rapid spiritual awakening for the last since 2018. Truly. Let me put this in the oven, y'all. Give me 1 second. We're gonna do an oven. I'm gonna take it out to the oven with me. We're gonna put it in the oven. Take it out to the oven with me. We arrived at the oven. I love being all dramatic about my taking things to the oven, putting this in the oven. I love being all dramatic about it. Dramatic. We're gonna put it on. Let's see, like 350 for like 8-9 minutes. 350, 8-9 minutes. My song Tender Abundance. It's on Agape, the album. Let's go back up here. It's on Agape, the album. I'm going through, we're all awakening, having bouts of Satori or, rapid spiritual awakening where we are remembering our nature beyond limitation, or our nature beyond the paradigms of lack, survival. As humans, we were calcified in a dense vibrational throng of energies for millennia. These dense energies fed us thought patterns and evolution that said that we were limited and we were separate from the divine. I channel within my podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole, which is available to stream for YouTube, on YouTube and Spotify, as well as within Oneness Connection, Energetic Upliftment with Ashley-Nicole, which is available to stream on YouTube. I channel for my soul space, like the divine looks like, hey, this is part of the makings of y'all. Your gestational phase, where y'all created disease, death, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking. This is all a part of the makings of y'all. These dense energies that co-created this warring society, warring self as a part of the makings of y'all, to prepare y'all to be who I created the human being, creation to be, the human being of the galaxies, universes to be. As biblically prophesied, we are created to be the mirror of the divine, or limitless potentials with the illusion of finite, or limitless potentials in the tangible with dimensionality. God's like, that was all a part of y'all's gestational phase. Y'all weren't in hell. Y'all weren't destitute. You were never lacking. You were having an experience to prepare you to be omnipotent potentials, limitless potentials in the tangible, to garner the wisdoms in evolution, to be able to bear this honor, this sacred experience with wellness, balance, compassion, unconditional love. Understanding that principle of correspondence, as below, so above, universal law of correspondence, as below, so above. Everything in my reality is only a mirror of the energies in which I am. Being unconditionally loving with ourselves and everyone else, understanding that ourselves and everyone else have 0 degrees of separation. My soul recently, baby just gave me a really great pep talk. Said, hey, Ashley, whenever you step out the house, expect to experience differences. Learn and grow from the differences. Don't war with the differences, because understand the differences are one with you, showing you dimensions of yourself, in which one you don't consider as a preference, or you don't prefer to embody as your truth, your nature. But understand it's still one with you. That dimension that's different from you is still one for you. Or 2, you just never came across it yet. You were unconscious to the fact that you were this dimension of existence. You were unconscious of the fact that you were this dimension of existence. My soul's like, hey, Ashley, about it out of the house. So you go in your inner space to garner more wisdoms or more conscious awareness of yourself through meditation, prayer. Expect to experience differences. Learn and grow from the differences. Embody the wisdoms, the high vibrational frequencies, the wellness from the wisdoms. Tender abundance. I was feeling a little sad because I felt the heavy energy, and I just wanted to, be free and liberated and limitless. And I was feeling the heavy energies. So I channeled the song Tender Abundance. It's on Agape, the album. We gonna cook as we do the lyrical breakdown. Let me go to the pantry and get the rice. Give me 1 second. 1 second, don't go nowhere. More rolls, more rolls. Well, y'all can't see my socks because I do not have good socks on. Oh, y'all can't see my socks. I don't have good socks on. Tender Abundance. Agape, the album on YouTube. Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. Still, the first lyrics: soul healing, feeling like heartburn. Now, do not replace any of my content. Don't replace. You say this and say it well. Don't replace any of your professional medical advice with any of my content. Okay. The lyric goes: soul healing, feeling like heartburn. Divine connection states that evolution takes time. When I want to wake up and fly. Let me grab the pot and I'm gonna sing what I just incantated. 1 second, y'all. So healing, feeling like heartburn. Divine connection says that Evolution takes time. Yeah. When I wanna. Okay, this note is high. This note. Wake up and fly. When I wanna wake up and fly. I had to, baby, because I've been saying all day. So I was like, I had to just hold on, let you know. Hello, Daniel. I had to go ahead and let you know, baby. I had to let myself know, hey, sister, we're about to go hit this note. Remember on Tenor Abundance? It's wake up. Baby, we ain't sing all day. So I had to go ahead and say, hey, Ashley, this is a high note. So, hey, feeling like heartburn. Divine connection, stay there. Evolution takes time. Yeah, when I wanna wake up and fly. I'm gonna put water in this pot. Tender Abundance, Agape, the album, Ashley-Nicole music on YouTube, and put it on the stove. When I wanna wake up and fly, I was like, I know. I have soul remembrance that the laws of physics as we see it, baby, it's a paradigm and it's real flexible, bendable, malleable. I was like, I know I can fly, baby. Just give me whatever my soul thinks I need to be prepared to levitate, defy the laws of gravity with my vessel. I was like, whatever, I'm patient about it. So, hey, feeling like heartburn. Divine connection, stays there, evolution takes time, yeah. When I wanna wake up and fly, been a vibrations with my mind, being like water, exploring different vibrations and shapes I find. Hello, hi Daniel. Tender abundance. Soft whispers, channel straight from the heart to elevate. Presets, this is that universal reset. Something like a remix. Been in vibrations with my mind. We create reality with the way we use our thought patterns. The vibrations we hold and the way we focus our thoughts and the way we focus our thoughts and what thoughts we focus on is how we manifest, create, bend reality, or bend vibrations to make form out of energy, sound waves, strings, atoms, molecules, and everything else that we don't have conscious awareness of at this time. When it comes to physics and our reality, confirmation on the beat on the oven, been a vibration with my mind, being like water, exploring different vibrations and shapes I find. Been in vibrations with my mind, being like water, being malleable, flowing with life, being a student to life, exploring different vibrations and shapes I find. Being inquisitive about the self and the different thoughts that appear, different energies that we feel, asking our soul, hey soul, what is this thought, what is this energy supposed to teach me about myself? To grow and evolve into greater conscious awareness of limitless potentials. Being like water, exploring different vibrations and shapes I find. Tender abundance. My soul like, this is abundance, baby. Existence is abundance. Tender abundance. Soft whispers. Channel straight from the heart to elevate. Presets. My soul's like, wisdom doesn't always yell, baby. You gotta get quiet. A lot of the times, you gotta get quiet. It's great to get quiet and just listen to your heart space, your soul, introspect and reflect. Channel straight from the heart. To elevate. Presets. This is that channel straight from the heart to elevate precepts. So our precepts are the way we perceive reality. So, and what way we perceive reality is intrinsically a symbiotic creation with our thought patterns, our precepts. So, what's the lyric? Channel straight from the heart to elevate precepts, to elevate thought patterns, to evolve into more abundant, embody more abundant versions of ourselves, to manifest and co-create more abundant realities, more abundant existences. Channel straight from the heart to elevate precepts. This is that universal reset. We are in the second coming of Christ. Biblically prophesied second coming of Christ has infinite dimensions to it. One of the dimensions, yes, Rabbi Yeshua, Jesus Christ, is going to appear again in the tangible to the masses. He's a multidimensional being. Death is a paradigm or a preset that we get to elevate. Kingdom Things Podcast 2033 Prophecy. I channel for my soul space by the year 2033. In the masses, we will be in a state of conscious awareness, spiritual evolution. In the masses, as a community called human beings of planet Earth, to perceive that we are human culture of planet Earth with no death, no disease, no war, no famine, world peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. As death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking, we're all a part of our gestational phase. We were being as dense energies to what create the mastered omnipotent presence in the tangible, the form or informed dimensionality with the illusion of finite, but truly being limitless. So death is a paradigm that's created by the way we use our thought patterns, and it's an experience that we needed for the makings of us. Whenever we perceive death, it's an optical illusion. It's an optical experience, optical illusion. Whenever birth and death, really, truly, all things are. It's just light. It's a light show. The way we perceive reality is, we know through our sciences, we perceive a minute aspect of the light spectrum. So everything in our reality, there's infinite things in our reality. We only perceive like 0.0000001% of what's going on in our reality, just because of the way our thought patterns are set up and our energy is set up. My soul is like, hey Ashley, birth and death is an optical experience. Y'all grown out of biblically prophesied, y'all grown out of the need for death. The divine wants to see, what do we create when we're not in fear, lack, survival, trying to beat a clock, all the things. The divine wants to see, what do we create? This is in my podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. Available again on YouTube and Spotify. I published all of these wisdoms within Kingdom Things Podcast. The divine is like, what do we create without the fear of dying? We no longer need it for our experience, which no death is in the prophecy. So whenever we perceive death, we're actually, our energy is transcending into a new form, a different form. Rabbi Yeshua, Jesus Christ, is truly a multidimensional being. And he transcends to a different, he exists in many dimensions. And he'll reappear. We'll reappear to him, he'll reappear to us. Because what's really happening is we're raising our vibrations. We're awakening the masses to our conscious spiritual awareness, to where we perceive more of the light spectrum, or more of our reality, more dimensions of reality. This is spirituality, this is science. Science and spirituality are truly one, because science is our perception of reality at any time. Spirituality is omnipotent existence, it's limitless. So as we journey as humans and we figure new understandings of who we are, it is spiritual. It is a sacred experience. And as we figure new dimensions of who we are, baby, we get into it. Esoteric remembrance, baby. Mystical remembrance. As we grow and evolve, and we figure who we are as a masses, like what we read in our textbooks, these understandings are our figurings of who we are. It's all a part of the makings of us, because it actually creates how we show up. We're raising in a vibration. We're having a mass spiritual awakening, or the second coming of Christ, where we are remembering our wisdom, who we are from a soul level, beyond space and time, beyond the paradigms of lack, limitation, survival, to embody these high vibrational energies, to evolve into healthy, regenerative beings, where we regenerate on a cellular level. We don't decay or die. We regenerate, we self-heal through our cells, through our mind, body, soul, and spirit. And we mirror or co-create, manifest the reality that in which reflects this. And all these knowings are in my podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast, with Ashley-Nicole Phillips on YouTube and Spotify. Channel for my soul space. As I went through a spiritual awakening in 2018, and I'm still awakening. Awakening is a limitless journey. It's a forever journey. It's a journey of existence. Awakening and embodying. Awakening becoming more consciously aware of our soul's knowings, our soul's wisdoms, and living and being tutored and taught and reared by what our soul knows, or our inner space. Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available on YouTube and Spotify. And I channel all these healing energies and frequencies and wisdoms to co-create wellness in my music as well. Ashley-Nicole music is available to stream on YouTube. We got our rice on the stove, right? Give me 1 second, though. Give me 1 second. Yeah. I'm all distracted. I gotta watch this rice a little bit better, baby. Gotta watch this rice a little bit. A little bit better than that. Okay, that's better. Cool. So, yeah, Rabbi Yeshua will reconvene. We'll reconvene with Rabbi Yeshua in infinite other dimensions of creation. Our souls, all the things. 2033 Prophecy. Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. 2033 Prophecy. And I'm not the only one that's channeled these prophecies. It's widely known and ancient. It's ancient prophecies. They're ancient prophecies. Ancient prophecies. We all are prophecy fulfilled. We are all prophecy. Tender abundance. Soft whispers. Channel straight from the heart to elevate precepts or thought patterns to create, be, manifest, evolve as and with and more wellness. Straight from the heart to elevate precepts. This is that universal reset, or the second coming of Christ, biblically prophesied second coming of Christ. Mayan Hopi prophesied fifth world, and many other indigenous cultural prophecy fulfillment. This is that universal reset, something like a remix. This is that universal reset, something like a remix. All right, y'all, I gotta look that scene. I felt the soul activation from that powwow right there we just had. We have our rice on the stove. Again, that's Tender Abundance with Tender Abundance, Ashley-Nicole music on YouTube, Agape the album. Play the section, you'll see Agape the album and a plethora of other projects there. Here. So we're doing a rice bowl. We're doing rice, soy sauce, chipotle mayonnaise, and roasted Brussels sprouts. Yum. Truly yum. If we want to talk about, okay, humans are going through a massive glow up, right? We're awakening to the remembrance that we're divine, limitless potentials. I'm about to say something really funny. Humans are going through we're going through a glow up if I ain't never heard of it. You know, we're going through a glow up. No death, no disease, no war, no third world peace, no poverty. You want to know who else has gone through a huge, massive blow up? What else has gone through? Baby, Brussels sprouts. Let's talk about it. Brussels sprouts have had a glow up, baby. I don't know who their marketer and manager are. Brussels sprouts. I don't know who the Brussels sprouts team is. But baby, they need to make themselves known, because a lot of us need us on your team. We need y'all on our team, baby. Brussels sprouts have gone through a glow up. All the cartoons when we were little, all the shows are like Brussels sprouts. Yuck, man. Mom, we're eating Brussels sprouts again on the cartoons. Mom, Brussels sprouts again. Yuck. Baby, now Brussels sprouts, baby. Look, baby, they're the best thing going at the cookout. What? You about to roast your Brussels sprouts? Baby, with the honey glaze on, baby, we be doing some extraordinary things with Brussels sprouts these days. You got honey glaze on it. You gotta, baby, a Chinese sauce glaze on it. Baby, we be doing some great things with Brussels sprouts. And I'm like, dang, y'all blew up. You know, mirrors. You know, everything's a mirror in our reality. Oh. Baby, Brussels sprouts glowed up. Then glowed up. I can't believe I just done an impersonation. But that was true when we were kids. All the cartoons were like, oh, Mom, Brussels sprouts again. Like, they baby just shows, cartoons, are like, Brussels sprouts. And I was like, Brussels sprouts, baby. They're the best thing going. At the cookout, shoot, at the kickback, shoot, at the restaurants, baby. You order the roasted Brussels sprouts. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. On my bun. My bun's ready. My bun is ready. I get the snack. Now, I don't know how I'm going to cook these Brussels sprouts. I'm not sure. Because they're frozen. Like, I want to roast them. I'm putting the air roaster. That's a good idea. I just throw them in the air roaster. So I throw them in the air roaster. Throw them off in the air roaster. We got our bun out of the oven. Put this back in there. Little chile. I need my knife to go ahead and slice my bun in half. Slice my bun in half. Tender abundance. Star whispers. Channel shape of mind. Elevate presets. This is that universal reset. Sound like a remix. Sound like a... Hazel, no. Were you trying to step on my joke? Something like a Brussels sprout glow up. Something like a Brussels sprout glow up. This is that universal reset. Something like a remix. Hazel, I'm about to get your food. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, sister. We're gonna get your food. It's 2:38. It's not even 3 yet. You can calm down. It's not your dinner time yet. You can calm down. What's the second verse of Tender Abundance? Vibration with my mind, being like water, exploring the vibrations, shapes of mind. Tender abundance. Let me just throw my Brussels sprouts in the oven, y'all. Soft whispers, gentle shape of light, elevate, reset. This is a universal reset. Sunlight remix. This is a universal reset. Sunlight remix. Man, why isn't this happens to me all? This happens to me all the time, y'all. Whenever I want to do a lyrical breakdown, I get to talking and channeling divine wisdoms, and I just forget the second verse. Every time I do lyrical breakdowns on my channel, Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube, and I have to pause and be like, "Dang, y'all, I forgot the second verse." Hold up. Let me tap into it, y'all. Let me realign to the energies. I can't remember for nothing. That's why it's like I'm stumped. Let's sing from the top. So here lay, like heartburn, divine connection. Say, evolution takes time. Yeah, when I wanna wake up and fly, spinning vibrations with my mind. Yeah, like water. This morning, the vibrations shapes of body. Tender abundance, thank you. Someone whispers, channel straight from my heart to elevate. Research, this is a universal reset. Sounding like a remix. This is a universal remix. Sounding like a remix. Dang, y'all. This don't make no sense. We might just have to switch songs. I don't remember the second verse. Okay, anyways. Ashley-Nicole Music, Tender Abundance, Agape the album on YouTube. That's dang. I really can't remember the second verse at all. Whoa. Because truly when I get to channeling, speaking existential wisdoms, esoteric wisdoms, like I'm channeling from my soul space, from dimensions beyond space and time. So then I did back in space and time and try to channel my song. And I just gotta be like, hey, Agape the Tender Abundance, Agape the album on YouTube. Okay, so our rice is back there boiling up. Yeah. Normally I'll give a little piece of bun to my pup Hazel. That's why she's by my feet crying. But sometimes I just want to eat my bone by myself, Hazel. Just sometimes. Not all the time, sometimes. I want to eat by myself. I need you to respect this. I'm still trying to find Tender Abundance. I can't find it. Go to another song. This is truly the song that came to my mind first to do a lyrical breakdown. I was like, I don't feel like rapping right now. But let's do it. Not Ether Freestyle. Ashley-Nicole, Not Ether Freestyle. Excuse me. Not Ether Freestyle. Yin Yang the album. Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. Let me tell y'all how this song came about. Because I've listened to rap music all my life. I think a lot of us have. And I love to rap. I like to freestyle on all the things. I like to freestyle on all the things. I like watching battle rap. I had to, I really had to, pull back on it a little bit. Watching battle rap. Because it's really aggressive. A lot of the times. I like battle rap and all the things, right? I like to rap. And I was feeling myself. I was like, well, I want to rap. It's like, I want to rap, right? And my soul was like, Ashley, calm down. We gonna rap. I just opened up the notes on my phone, memos. And my soul was just feeding me the lyrics. My soul was like, catch this. I said the lyrics in my voice memos, catch this. And that's what Nine Ether Freestyle is. As well as June 9th Prayer. They're both rap records and they're both on Yin Yang the album. Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. My soul's like, catch this. Okay. I'll be hype, baby. Hype about it still. The first bar is, you would think I was at the center of the solar system, the way I shine, like the Most High. Hey, you would think that I was. You would think that I. Dang, why am I doing this? Hazel, you're distracting me. I'm not blaming it on you. My soul told me to stop doing that. Let me just sing it through and I'll stop it. And then I'll tell you, we get the breakdown. Let me flow with it. You would think I was at the center of the solar system, the way I shine, like the Most High. Yeah. You would think that I was Asiatic, the way I spiritually evolved with precision, like I practice Muay Thai. Hey. Yeah, angelic human, and still it's not sci-fi. Yeah, consciousness suspension, pineal gland, that's a Wi-Fi. You would think I was at the center of the solar system, the way I shine, like the Most High. And truly, at the center of all things is all things, or limitless potentials. So we're never really the center of anything. My soul was like, humans, y'all got that stuff bad. My soul was like, ooh, humans, y'all got that bad. Y'all think y'all just the center of attention. Y'all want to be this, the ideology of being the main character. Like, I have main character energy, baby, y'all got that shit bad. My soul like, y'all got that bad. I mean, it's a part of the makings of us, but understanding that nothing, like, who we think we are is not even who we truly are. So if we're so focused on, like having the attention or being the center of attention, or being the only one, or being the top, whatever you do, if you're so focused on, like, who you think you are, being the only one or the center of attention, we stay stagnated, and we stagnate our spiritual growth and evolution. You have to be open to understand that you are infinitely more than who you believe you are at any moment, one. And two, we're one with all things. My soul's like, humans, y'all got that shit bad. Because, you know, like, even our biblical, we finna get into it, baby. My soul said Pandora's box, baby. That thing about to fly wide open. We gonna do it? My soul said Pandora's box, baby, flipped it open. I saw, in my mind's eye, I saw Pandora's box flying open. I saw the vision. My soul's like, y'all got that bad. Like, even y'all's prophecies, like, y'all are the divine's most cherished creation. Y'all are limitless potentials. You know, the mirror of the divine. You know, no other species is this. All the things. That's false. That's a false narrative. And it really comes from mother and father wounds, or our mothers and fathers forgetting that they were limitless. So we didn't get that energetic remembrance that we were limitless, or consciousness awareness of our limitless nature. So we have mother-father wounds where we want to be the center of attention of everything all the time, even as grown adults. You know? I thought, like, actually, there are infinite beings that are the mirror of the divine, or limitless potentials. I know that they're one with all things. One. Two, whatever, you know, it's not a bad thing in the way that creation understands. All these other beings understand. They're not, like, upset, like, oh, y'all think are all that. You know, they're like, no, we understand it, we get it. That's a part of y'all's evolution, y'all's journey. You know, to think that you're the only ones, the top dogs, all the things. So, like, that's a part of y'all's journey. It's like, y'all got that shit bad. I was like, dang. And I'll be healing around it. I actually wrote a song about it. We finna switch songs, because that's what this moment calls for. We gotta flow with reality. I wrote a song about it. And I was actually it was more than telepathy. It was like other psychic perception. I was communicating with other galactic beings and other colonies. They call them colonies or civilizations. And they were like, Ashley, we've been through what y'all going through. We were once asleep. We forgot that we were limitless, and then we woke up to our limitless nature, our omnipotent presence. And I was like, dang. I was literally in a studio session. I was recording this song. I was afraid. And I was channeling wisdoms from them. They were like, yeah, we've been through what y'all been through. Y'all get over it. Y'all gonna grow. Y'all gonna grow and learn and grow and evolve into wellness and balance and remembrance of y'all's divine presence, y'all's soul's presence, y'all's soul's remembrances, just like we did and infinite other beings and species of God's creation did. Y'all gonna get over it. They didn't say it like that. I'm saying it like that as a joke. They're like, no, yeah, we said it like that. Oh, wow. Okay, the song I Was Afraid is on, which album? Epoch, the album. Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. They were like, y'all gonna get over it. I Was Afraid. We were created to be help personified. There are many of you and I, divine civilizations that are power personified. They got over how they became. The shame, the doubt, the fear, the cloud. We'll get over it too, me and you. I'm afraid to touch on it. My emotions forgot that I could turn on into something uplifting. Being in the corridors of my own soul, They're like, there's things that we felt like we deserve clout about. Yeah, cheer us on. We did that. We went through that. We evolved that. They're like, there's things we felt like we deserve clout about. There's things we feared. There's things we were ashamed of, but we got over it. We were created to be power personified. There are many of you and I, divine civilizations that are power personified. They got over how they became. The shame, the doubt, the fear, the clout. We'll get over it too, me and you. Afraid to touch on it. My emotions forgot that. Our emotions forgot that we could turn them into something uplifting. Being in the corridors of our own soul. I share all these wisdoms in my music and my podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole. It's intended to activate remembrance and embodiment of your soul's wisdoms, your authentic frequency, or your limitless potential's wisdoms. Available to stream on YouTube and Spotify for free. Oneness Connection, energetic upliftment. We do much of the same thing over there. YouTube, able to stream it for free. Magic Meals, baby. We get divine revelations. We talk this esoteric talk, divine reality talk over at Magic Meals as well. With Ashley-Nicole Phillips on YouTube for free. So they were like, y'all got that shit. Y'all got that so bad. Ooh. I own it. We own it to grow and evolve it into wisdoms and limitless potentials and wellness and balance. Wellness and balance. The whole Messiah narrative that there's one person coming back to save all of humanity. That's a product of that imbalance and forgetting that all things are one with limitless potentials, and thinking that there's one person that's better than one person at anything. No, it's all perspective, preference, divine evolution, a story that the Most High is trying to tell to garner more wisdoms and evolution. We're all even if you see your part in God's creation as being a small part or a big part, my soul's like, hey, Ashley, whether it's a small part or a big part, through your perspective, understand every part is necessary. That's why it exists. Whenever creation needs something to continue to grow and evolve, it naturally produces it. You exist, dear human, whatever your name is, you exist because God needed you in existence to grow and evolve all of existence, or limitless potentials, or God, Hashem, Shekinah, the Most High, Prime Source, Allah, God. We say God. Every human exists because your experience and any moment of your existence is needed to grow all things, grow and expand and evolve all things into more wellness and balance and limitless potentials. My rice, baby, that thing is cooked. I didn't put a lid on it yet. Baby, we over here talking. I didn't put a lid on my rice yet. Oh my God. I was waiting for the water to heat up. And I turn around, baby, this cooked. The rice is done. It's ready to go. Whoa. Dang. I'm not going to complain about it. You're like, voila, Magic Meals. Dang, how long are we talking? Shoot. This rice is cooked. I mean, it's like done. It's not cooked like, oh, it's messed up. No, it's just cooked. It's just prepared. It's ready to put in the bowl. It's ready to be put in the bowl. It's ready to be put in the bowl. Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna get Hazel her food. We'll finish the bowl. We'll do the finished product. The finished bowl. Yeah, I channeled Kingdom Things podcast episodes. I formally channeled. So I channeled the music, but I formally channeled them in some episodes of Kingdom Things podcast, some installments of Kingdom Things podcast. And they were like, we know the things that y'all are going through. They seem that they are tough. We're not gaslighting you. They are tough things. We are going to go through them and, turn the trial into triumph. They're like, we've been through these things. Many collectives, civilizations, species in God's creation, they've been through this infinite times. Even our humans have. We just forgot. Time actually moves in a circle. It's not linear. So we've been here before. We know this through our historians, the antediluvian civilizations. We've been high consciousness We've been high consciousness beings before in creation. We know this through our history, antediluvian civilizations. And we got reset before because we didn't remember that we're one with all things. More expanded truth is we perceive that we got reset. Because of where our consciousness, the vibration, the density of our consciousness, we perceive lack. So we perceive the timelines where we got reset. We perceive, let's say past tense, because baby, we're awakened. We're speaking into existence. We're awakened, we're woke. We're high consciousness beings, God consciousness. You can actually Google this and study it. God consciousness, spiritual awakening, oneness consciousness, Christ consciousness, where we remember we're one with all things. We perceive the timelines where we were reset. We were set because we were out of alignment with our oneness, or Christ consciousness, or God consciousness, our higher vibrational existence, remembrance, and sentient beingness. Raising your vibrations, you can perceive where these civilizations, they actually transcended. They graduated. They evolved. Different planets, different realms, different dimensions, different densities. They didn't get reset, baby. They evolved in a group. Both exist. Both timelines exist. Because the contrast is needed for evolution. God was like, we're on an omnipotent quest journey, remembrance. Quest journey of remembrance. God's like, I need all my creation to remember that y'all are one in limitless potentials. I need all y'all to come up out y'all's boxes or realities, realms, paradigms, limitation, lack, and finite. Remember that you're one with all things. This is in the podcast as well. Just whatever podcast, whatever installment calls to your soul, whatever, just click on that. It's probably for you. Whatever doesn't resonate with your heart space, you can leave it. I'm not offended at all, because I understand spirituality is a personal journey, personal endeavor. And, you know, we come across what we need to come across for our own awakening and evolution and growth. Let me get your food. We're gonna finish up the bowl. We have to finish up the bowl for the live. Hazel, we gotta finish our plate. Our Brussels sprouts are about to ding. We're gonna start putting our plate together. I'm gonna be like, y'all, look. Come on, finish this up strong. Finish the live strong. Tilt y'all down so y'all can see see what's going on the countertop. Give me a second. Let's go ahead and put the rice in here. Some of it stuck to the bottom. And I normally like to catch it before it gets to that point where the rice is sticking to the bottom of things. I didn't stir it not once because I was over here talking and turned around. The rice is done. It's ready. That's how you know. That's how you know I was switching dimensions, because baby, I lost all track of time and space. I turned around, baby. I just knew I was gonna catch before this water started boiling, and put a lid on my rice. I just knew I was gonna catch it. Next, I turn around, baby. The rice is cooked. It's finished. It's done. It's ready to plate. Like, dang. I'm not complaining. I just had my mindset on putting a lid on it. I didn't have to. It's cool. It's alright. It's all good. No problems. No complaints here. No complaints. Get a fork or spoon. Our rice. These rice bowls are so convenient. They're so convenient. They're easy to cook. You get you get your sustenance. You're satiated. You get your sustenance from the vegetables, the vitamins from the vegetables, all the things. All right, so we're gonna do some soy sauce, some chipotle mayonnaise, and then we're gonna grab our Brussels sprouts in about 4 minutes. Make sure y'all can't see my sauce. Not today. Not today. Chipotle mayonnaise. Chipotle mayonnaise. chipotle mayonnaise, soy sauce. Gotta pour this over the sink because it be getting everywhere. Splashing things. Just a little bit of soy sauce, a tad, teeny pinch, just to get the flavors in there. And the soy sauce, the salty. Something about soy sauce and white rice is really tasty. Like baby, I don't know if I'm tapping into past lives in Asia. I don't know what's going on, but I love me some soy sauce and white rice. It's so tasty. Fiery chipotle gourmets. I'm about to get your booty as well. I need some scissors. Some scissors. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't plan on doing all this talking like this. I'm about to go have a writing session, studio session, which I pre-record. I'm pre-recording them. You can actually, you can go watch the first session. I'm working on a new album called Self-Love. Self-Love from Formless to Form. I'm working on a new album. You can go watch the first studio session. Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. Just go to the playlist and you'll see the writing session for the Self-Love from Form to Formless. But we got esoteric in there too. We got a lot of divine wisdoms in that one too. Baby, they took me by surprise. I didn't expect for that to happen. What we talked about in that one, I didn't expect for us to talk about that. I didn't expect it. And I was like, whoa. My soul was like, Ashley, focus. Take in the wisdoms. Just act like this packet acts like it doesn't want to open. My soul was like, focus. Take in the wisdoms. What your soul's trying to tell you. What limitless potential's trying to tell you. What we're trying to tell you. I don't even want to talk about it. My soul's like, talk about it, Ashley. I have a divine counterpart. Twin flame. We're one soul in two bodies. And his soul has always only been with me. And he's told me this. I've had conversation with him in spirit. Oh, he's like, yeah, I was there. Don't do that shit again. I was like, oh, yes, sir. He's like, yeah, I was there. I remember. I was like, oh no. But truly, all things are one. It's an analogy that all things are one. All things and beings are one. And it's like, it depends on who you meet. Like, who's on your soul path, who has the codes or the energies or who embodies or is the frequencies or energies to activate different dimensions of you or pull different things out of you to help grow you into different dimensions of yourself, you know? So twin flames, we have each other's codes for divine evolution eternally, to grow and evolve into limitless potentials eternally. We can do that with each other. A lot of relationships, the way we did it before, is there were reasons and season relationships, you know, not meant to last for eternity. So my twin flame was like, I've been with you all, because I was on my writing session, and I could hear my twin flame real loud, clairaudiently. I can hear him real loud. My soul says say clairvoyantly for a reason. Clairvoyance is a visions. It was like clairvoyant, clairaudiently. I can hear him real loud. I was like, must you? And I thought we were having I thought it was a live telepathic conversation, because we be speaking. Me and my twin flame, my divine counterpart, we'll speak live. Like we talk telepathically. We can. Dang, I'm saying this out loud. Dang, shoot. It's okay. I've never said this out loud, except for in the live. I mean, the pre-recorded studio sessions where I shared this. Me and my twin flame, we talk telepathically more than we text. And sometimes that gets on my nerves. He wants to talk telepathically. I'm like, I don't want to telepathically talk today because it drains my energy. It makes me feel fatigued. I get tired. I don't want to telepathically talk every day. Can you text? Thank you. Thank you. Telecommunications. Dang, I don't want to get off track. But I'm going to do a quick tangent for 1 moment. Did y'all know that Alexander Graham Bell founded AT&T? Me neither. Baby, I worked for AT&T for a few years. It was a part of my soul evolution. Everything we do is a part of our soul's path, is divinely orchestrated, carefully crafted for our soul's evolution. If I would go into AT&T like just not wanting to be there, not wanting to clock in, right? If I would have known that Alexander Graham Bell founded AT&T, not only would I have been to work on time every day, Not only would I have showed up to work every day that I was scheduled, baby, I would have been early, had a set packed lunch. I'd have been excited to go to work. Alexander Graham Bell founded this company. I would have been excited to go to work, baby. On time. I would have never, baby, my vacations would have been, baby. But actually, you have 180 vacation hours. Can you please use them up? Like, you're here too much. That's what my manager would have been telling me. You here too much. Like, Alexander Bell started this company. Baby, I would have been there. Alexander Graham Bell orchestrated the first long distance call from New York City to Chicago. And amongst a lot of other things, right? I was like, dang, if I would have known that, I would have been to work on time because I would have been excited to be a part of history. I'm a part of history. I would have been excited. Which we all are only a part of history, but that's just another dimension. I would have been at work on time. So there's that tangent. Let me come back. Why did I say that? Oh, yeah, because my twin mom wanted to telepathically talk all the time. I was like, I'm tired. I don't want to telepathically communicate today. I know it's really beautiful, abundant, sacred. This is sacred. This role is sacred. This role is sacred. That's my song, Lady Light. This is the RAPTURE, the album. It's on Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube, available to stream for free. Just go to playlist. The RAPTURE, the album, Lady Light. This role is sacred. This role is sacred. I'm like, I know this is sacred, beautiful, abundant, but I don't want to telepathically communicate today. Not today. I don't want to do it. Right? Text me about it. You know, I don't want to telepathically talk today. So in the first writing session for this album, that's all, baby. All the other albums, you can look at the timestamps. The last album, A Story Worth Telling, I did live studio sessions in my room, still in my room. It's the studio sessions, most of them are available. Some of them my soul said, baby, that was too much to share with the people right now. That was just for you and I. You know, so the lives didn't save. But most of the sessions are there. It's too much to share with humanity for right now. But most of the sessions are there because they're real magical and mystical because I be in the spirit, I be channeling. Some ancestral forces come through that help all the things. We co-create music, we heal, we co-create music. So you can look at the story we're telling, the timestamps, baby, every night, baby, I'm doing a studio session, baby. I whip that album out quick. And other albums, I whip those albums out quick too. I did like 7 projects in 2 years, 2.5 years. I made 7 albums. This album, I'm scared. Baby, it's mystical, baby. The mystical experiences. Because I'm sitting there writing, and I can perceive my twin flame, like, trying to guide me through writing the music. Because he does music, too, right? He does this thing with music. Whatever he be doing. My twin flame, he does music, too. You know, he does his thing. You know, I'll give it to him. He does that. He does music too, right? And he was trying to guide me through writing the thing. I was like, I could just hear him clairvoyantly. He was like, do this, he's like, say this. I'm like, and it was real loud about it too. It was loud. You know, it was real loud. Because you know, the way you perceive spirit is it's a sacred, personal experience. Divine encounter. So he's all loud and stuff. I'm like, must you do that like that? I was like, you got to do that like that? Baby, I'm literally in the session. It's pre-recorded, but I published the whole session. I didn't cut nothing out darn near. I had to get up and close my door. I cut that out. Everything else I left up in there. Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube, playlist, self-love from formless to form. I'm sitting there writing the pre-recorded writing session. He's like trying to walk me through the writing. I was like, you really loud. Must you do this? I didn't say that out loud. I was just like, I just got quiet because I didn't want to telepathically communicate on camera. I've done it a few times, and I've done it a lot of times. I just don't say anything. I was like, must you do this? He was like, I've always been doing this, Ashley. I've always only been guiding you all of your life. I've been with you all of your life, which I know this because I've been healing. He'd be like, hey, Ashley, I saw that. He'll show me a vision. I'd be like, oh, you saw that? He'd be like, yeah, don't do that shit again. I was like, oh. Confirmation on the air roaster. I was like, oh, shoot. He's like, don't do that shit again. I'm like, dang. And then my soul has me be real candid with my twin. Because our conscious, like, I've always been with him all his life too. But our conscious awareness of it is what our soul only divvies out to us in time and evolution, whatever we need for our growth and evolution at any moment. our soul, for the wellness and balance, upliftment of our mind, body, soul, spirit. Our soul will only give us just a little bit at a time, because our souls are limitless, omnipotent. But our souls, every person, our soul only gives us a little bit of awareness at a time, so we don't go crazy or go into psychosis. If we got all of the awareness that our soul has, baby, we would be like, baby, we would malfunction. Okay. So I've always only been with him all his life. He's only been with me all my life, been guiding me all his life. I've been guiding and helping him all his life, all the things, right? And because I've seen things that he did too, but I told myself I don't want to see it, because I shoot. I was like, I don't even want to know. I don't want to see it. I was like, nah. Someday I'm gonna tap into it, but not right now. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. So I was like, must you do that? Like, you real loud and obnoxious. It's obnoxious. Like, you must, you know, you gotta do it like that. Because, you know, both of us, you know, we're really great at music. We're talented. Both of us are talented in music, right? And, you know, my soul, this is what my soul be telling me, musicians, you know, anyone that's talented at anything, like, you have an ego about yourself, or a rigidity about yourself, where you like the way you do it. And, you know, sometimes we're not so open to guidance, because we think you know, I got this on lock. You know, we thought we just got it like that, you know? But we're always only being helped by many dimensions. Our conscious awareness of this, we're always only being assisted by limitless, infinite dimensions of spirit or divine presence. Our conscious awareness of this is what changes. So my twin's all loud in my ear, guiding me in things. I said, must you do that? He said, I've always been guiding you all your life. And then I got this big old divine revelation that I shared in a thing. It's a little silly, but it's facts. My soul was telling us how, it was basically how it's remembrance of how spirit sees us, how we see ourselves, and how spirit sees us from other dimensions, higher vibrational dimensions. We know through our sciences, quantum physics, that everything is energy. And we're also becoming more aware and intelligent, intelligible to the fact that we know that we only see a certain amount of the light spectrum. I channel on my podcast, what we're not seeing is other dimensions, other beings, other realities, other realms that are one with us. It's right here with us, but it's only perceptive whenever it needs to be. That's where we get psychic senses, mediumship, telepathy, telekinesis, and all the other spiritual gifts. Is becoming aware of the limitless nature of in which we are, whenever we need to. So that's in the session. The writing session, and you know, I'm nervous, like, but I'm about to go do another writing session right now. I was saying I didn't think I was going to talk so much, because I'm about to go do another writing session and finish up continue to work on this song, the first song on the album. Yeah, so look at these Brussels sprouts. Look at the Brussels sprouts. This is the first time, like, I made it aware to the public that I telepathically communicate, because that's not true. But I do it in my podcast all the time. First time I said on Facebook, on the book, telepathic communications with my twin, my person. Let me get the Brussels sprouts. I don't want y'all to see my socks. Let me walk backwards, moonwalk like Michael Jackson. I can dance like Michael Jackson. Ooh, these Brussels sprouts shrunk. They still glowed up though. They're still glowing, growing and glowing. I could have sworn there were 5 of them on here too. Baby, whoa, that's wild. It's okay, it's fine, it's cool, it's good, it's all good. It's perfect, very intentional. Ooh. All right, y'all, so we've had a great time on this live. A lot of existential remembrances, uplifting, healing frequencies, transmuted for wellness and balance, ancestral lineage, upliftment, as universally aligned, universally assigned for the uplifting and regeneration of all things, and so it is. When I say all things, I mean, baby, limitless potentials, way beyond my understanding of who I am right now, and so shall it be. But we are glowing and growing and remembering every day what we need to contribute our existence to the evolution of all things. We have our rice bowl with our Brussels sprouts on top. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love, because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are loving your truth. Choose good that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because it helps you grow, evolve, embody, be more of your limitless potentials consciously. Y'all know on my channels, I said that 50 gazillion times in this live. Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips on YouTube and Spotify. Stream it for free. For your wellness and balanced pleasures. Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment on YouTube. Stream it for free. For your wellness and balanced pleasures. Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. Stream it for free. For your wellness, balance, pleasure, enjoyment. Which is like pleasure, so. Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. Stream it for free. For your wellness, balance, and pleasure, enjoyment. As universally aligned, universally assigned. For the upliftment and regeneration of all things. We are remembered, remembering, awakening. As limitless potentials, having a human dream. I'm see y'all later. Bye, y'all. Love y'all so much. Dearly.